It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Man, there's a voice I haven't heard in a while. There's a voice I haven't heard in a hot minute. Duke welcoming me back to boats. Man, I haven't... It's been a... Have I even played boats? Have I even played... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Hi, guys. Hi. It's been a while, hasn't it? Greetings, PJ. Good morning. Welcome. Not terribly long ago, I was on a call with some folks in that part of the world. I was talking to some folks from Singapore, and it was early. I know, J-Red, no one of consequence. That's what I always tell people. People are like, are you that guy from YouTube? Nope, I am no one of consequence. That is the magic answer.
Negative, I'm a meat popsicle.
That's right, negative. I am a meat. That's the other one. When people catch me in game, they're like, wait a minute, don't I know you? I'm like, negative. I am a meat popsicle. Indeed. Black Duke with the resub. You guys all coming in with the resubs early. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, hadn't it, Merton? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. Happy New Year. The last time I saw you, it's literally been a month. It's been a month. I don't think I've taken this long off of streaming in a while. And let me tell you something. It's been kind of good. It's been kind of good for me. Certainly Ginger hasn't complained. See, she's like, no, not a chance. It's been good for a lot of different reasons. I needed a bit of a mental cleanse. I needed to get away from Welcome in Blue Sky. I needed a bit of a break. And I've spent some time doing other stuff around the house. Now, I have not stopped to spend the time focused on cleaning up some of my streaming stuff over here the way I want to. There she is. Come on in, dear. See, they missed you too. She's prettier than I am. Thank you for the follow, Cyanide. Yeah, Flaming, we did the Christmas stream, right? The last time I streamed was the 19th of December. We streamed right before Christmas because the very next day we got up and drove away for Christmas for a week or almost 10 days, a week or 9 days, whatever it was. And then
we promptly came home and got sick.
Promptly came home.
I was sick on the way home.
You were sick on the drive back. Yeah. I got sick right after New Year's. And it's only been in the last 3 to 4 days that I have even sounded like myself. You were feeling better, but are still kind of just trying to shake whatever.
Now it's allergies.
Yeah, it's cold allergies. It's that time of year. It's just crap. Last week was quite chilly around these parts. This week has been okay. And then just
out the sweatshirt.
Yeah, she's even wearing. I mean, I'm in here in shorts and sandals and the fan running under the desk. Well, Cyanide, welcome in. I appreciate you.
And Happy New Year, y'all.
Indeed, Happy New Year. So yeah, it's been a nice break.
It's been a minute, hum app.
I'm sitting here. When I sat down to like hit my little button for everything to load up, and it was like it's asking me to log in. Pretzel wants me to log in. Restream wants me to log in. OBS wants me to log in. I'm like, okay, apparently I haven't done this in a while.
It's like Gandalf. I have no memory.
I have no memory of this place. How do I do this again? I don't know. Oh my god. And it's kind of sad too because for the last week and change, I've been down in the studio working in OBS and Stream Deck, programming the Stream Deck for the Star Wars Unlimited stuff that I have planned for February. Oh, Black Duke, that's terrible. Damn, I'm sorry. It did, Merton. Shockingly. All I had to do was load it right up and it ran like a charm. Dude, Black Duke, that's terrible. I'm sorry. That sucks, man.
Hopefully you'll get an opportunity to go and at least enjoy the scenery again later.
Yeah, I think, you know what I think? I think you need to get well, and you just need to go back like next month. It's fine. It's no big deal. It'll be there when you get there, right? It's just snow. It's just snow. Alu, it's whatever you want. She'll answer to all of the above. Is it Mrs., Lady, or Queen? I'm like...
Well, I mean, if you want to get down to it, my handle in Warships is Dekaiseven.
Yeah, Empress.
The Empress.
Empress, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bronchitis. I'm so sorry. That is just miserable. I'm so sorry. I know you enjoyed being there because I know how much you love the place, but still, it sucks. It sucks. It's awful. It's awful.
On top of, hacking up a lung, you don't get to enjoy it quite as much as you would have otherwise.
Exactly. There you go, Xanda. You need to get you a shirt. All hail Empress Ginger. There you go. I like it. I'll get you a mug. Our anniversary was this past Monday. and my birthday is on Saturday. And on Sunday, we are sailing out of here for a week. It's going to be awesome. So no stream next week either, guys. Happy New Year, Chad. Next week we are 100% not here. I am trying to get YouTube set up with some stuff for you guys. I have been extraordinarily lazy these last few weeks, but I think it's kind of been good for me. You put a big dent in the schnapp supply. Caribbean, Flaming. Caribbean. Because we live... Welcome in, Armact. Yeah, nice to see you. It's because we live where we live just outside of Houston. Galveston is now the third largest cruise port in the U.S., and so it's not even a 90-minute drive down there. Hop down there, park the car, board the ship, jet away for a week. Super easy. Love it. Been loving it.
I'm actually glad to see the positive impact on the economy down there.
She cares a lot more for Galveston than I do. I have a very hate-hate relationship with the place.
And I have a love-hate relationship.
She has a very love-hate relationship with the place. So she actually is like, wow, it's good to see the island doing well. I'm like, we should just drop a nuke on this place and be done with it. It'd be better. I have very painful memories. I spent 3.5 years in Galveston going to college. And so I have very different memories of the island. Yeah, exactly. See, Aggie, there you go. Yeah. Oh, Cowboy, I'm so sorry. For starters, Dickens is a great event. Dickens on the Strand is definitely one of the highlights of going to the island, for sure. I like Dickens way better than Mardi Gras on the island. Mardi Gras on the island is just not enjoyable. Lone Star Rally is not enjoyable. Not because the people are awful, quite the opposite, but there's just too many. You put too many people on the island, and it's just a madhouse. But Dickens is great.
Dickens is a blast.
Dickens is a blast. It feels like it's just the right amount of kitsch and history and gets you that kind of that Christmassy vibe. They decorate the Strand. I really, really do like Dickens. I really, really do like Dickens. Xanda, it's the last weekend in July, whatever that weekend is. Hold on a minute. No, I need calendar, not that. 24 to 27 July, Xanda. 24 to 27 in July. Yep, I know. I saw today they were hauling away JFK to the scrapyard, and it's taken them a bit to get United States the permission to get out of the harbor in Philadelphia, but she's going to become a reef as well.
I'm completely bummed at that.
United States?
Yeah.
Or JFK? I mean, JFK is inevitable.
Both of them really, but especially United States.
I feel like what bums me out about United States is that an effort was made, right? An effort was made to preserve the ship, but they just couldn't get there. Yeah. At the same time, she's old, right? Dang, she's old. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, my focus most of the last few weeks has been Star Wars Unlimited. I can't wait to show you guys what I've got cooking up to cover events for that stuff. You're gonna get a kick out of this, right? I went to play Unlimited this week at my local shop for the first time in, I don't know, probably a month, right? It's been a while. And I get in there, and some folks that you guys have seen that I've had on the stream, like Ian, was there, and we were chatting. And, when he was on the stream about 2 months ago, when he came down to the studio, and we played Unlimited down in the studio, Ian was telling me, he goes, I can't watch other people stream this game. I said, why? He goes, because they all look like crap compared to what you're doing. And I was like, well, that's not really fair. And he goes, no, it's not fair, but I can't help it. Basically, that was the gist of what he said. And over the last few weeks, as we're into competitive season now in Star Wars Unlimited, they're running about every weekend. They're running planetary qualifiers, big events all over the States, some in Europe, some in South America. And people are trying to stream professional. People are trying to stream this stuff. And as a streamer, I am understandably curious about what other people are doing. And so I tune into these streams. And some of them I kind of nod along. I'm like, okay, yeah, this works. I like this. And some of them I'm just like, I can't watch this. This is awful. I feel so bad. I'm just like, because what people are attempting to do is not easy. Trust me. I've thought through the logistics of how to do this properly. It is not easy. And so I should be more gracious, but it's hard.
Costuming.
Yeah, I know. So, anyways, we're gonna get there. It's gonna be a good time. I think I'm gonna hear from the guys in Mobile tomorrow. So that's 100% right, Evil. You're 100% right there. One of my pet peeves, Evil, that has been driving me crazy. So I'm watching people stream live card gameplay. They've got the top-down camera. I can see the game. I can't see the players' faces. That's something that apparently I do on mine that nobody else is even attempting. Whatever. So I'm seeing the top-down view of the gameplay. Nothing wrong with that. But then the guys doing the commentary, like the live commentators, will put their pictures on the screen. That makes me crazy. Because it's like, guys, I didn't tune in to watch you. I don't mind hearing you, but I didn't tune in to watch you. I'm not even looking at you. Just do me a favor and just hide yourself, right? In between rounds, I don't care. Do whatever you want. But when there's an active game on the screen, nobody wants to see you. We're not here to see you. It'd be like if John Madden insisted on having a picture-in-picture in the corner of a game while he was calling a game. Man, nobody cares. We're watching the game, right? So I almost cluster. Exactly. And I'm like, when I see people do this, I want to say something. And I'm like, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Be nice. Don't do that. I'm going to make my impact by demonstrating, not by telling. So, anyways, I try to, Evil. I will say the commentator audio for the unlimited setup is no problems. I'm still working on getting audio from the players on the table. That I think I have a plan for, but I got to do some testing after I get back from the cruise. So, anyways, I could sit here and jibber jabber about this all night, but you guys did not come to hear me jibber jabber. So, and you have work to do. So, go do your work. Hey guys, I haven't really opened boats in like 2 weeks. I heard a patch dropped. Anything good in this patch? You guys should let me know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Ronan with the resub, thank you so much. Thank you guys, y'all are awesome. I appreciate all the support. Tulsa became a monster. I heard they had buffed Tulsa. Let's go play Tulsa. Oh wait, is it that they announced it or the buff has already gone through? Hold on, I gotta go look at patch notes now. You guys are killing me. Where's the patch notes? Patch notes. Work in progress. That's next patch. Here we go. Update. Because they announced all those balance changes. Game balance changes. Here we go.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Who was that? Cluster with the resub. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Game balance. We tune the balance. You'll find the details of the blog. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is Novo, Renown, Bolognese, Torigo, Luca Torigo. Oh, they buffed the emergency engine power on Torigo and Cuniberti. Undine and Sturdy. Who cares? Belfast 43 got a buff. That's cool. Split got a buff, which he desperately needed. Split is garbage. Champagne. I mean, okay. Marco Polo main battery. Donskoy radar buff. Buff? They buffed Donskoy's radar. Improved dispersion on Tulsa. Adriatico gets a buff. Attilio Regolo gets a buff. Wow. These emergency engine power buffs to the top of the Italian destroyer line look pretty friggin' sexy from here. Has anybody played around with that? Am I the only one even interested in it? The boss ships. No, Grant. It's not that I don't enjoy PvP. I just don't play a lot of it. Generally, when I log into play, I play other things. But I enjoy PvE. There's nothing damn thing wrong with it. Okay, let's mess around. Let's go look at Tulsa. Let's go look at Tulsa. Because I like Des Moines. And actually, I don't think Tulsa's all that bad, even in her previous form. She just didn't feel all that amazing because the shells would just go wherever the hell they wanted to go. And it was like, well, this is really irritating. Okay, let's have a quick peek. Am I running defensive fire? I'm running defensive fire. Is that a good idea? I mean, she gets the 40s instead of the 76s. I really should run Hydro. I'll run Hydro. It pains me to do that, but I'll run Hydro. Okay, let's try Tulsa. I'm game. I'll try anything once. This is going to feel weird. This is going to feel super weird. Oh, God, Cyanide. That line is terrible. I really wanted to like the Pan-Asian cruiser line. But those ships, like, unless you are able to engineer a position where the enemy team is going to push into you, like voluntarily push into you, those ships are not enjoyable to play. And even then, they can be challenging. But, like, you're just not going to get maximum use out of those things the way they're designed without people pushing you. All right, we're bottom tier at tier 9, which feels kind of crap. No carrier. That feels okay. We have our little... Well, it's not T-Rex radar, but it's 9-kilometer radar. And our crazy rate of fire. Salem, Hector, Buffalo. Okay. Sleeping Giant. Oh, man, I am so rusty. God, I haven't played this game in, like, 3 or 4 weeks. All right. I don't care about the airstrike range. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm 9.5 detection on 9 even radar. All right, let's run with this for now. I mean, oh, this is arms race? Ugh. Well, okay, so one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to call it right now. Our team is going to pick up buffs, and I'm going to get reload buffs, and this ship is going to be ridiculously hilarious, and my game's going to be pretty good. Or my destroyers are going to be absolutely garbage. We're going to end up with, like, no real buffs, and my game is going to suck. Yeah, Cyanide. So one of the things I've been trying to work on while I've been away from streaming is more YouTube content. And I've sort of been failing at some of it. I got into a groove about a week ago where I was getting work done. And then... but I had to stop and record the replay of the game without the audio because my voice was gone because I was sick and because the patch was about to take away my ability to record the game. So I went ahead and recorded the game, but I've now got to go back and do voiceovers and then put together the whole videos. I'm going to be working on some of that tomorrow and a little bit possibly maybe like stupid early Sunday or I don't know. I'm trying to at least get videos set up for you guys for next week because I have been so incredibly lazy this year so far on work in YouTube. DaVinci, evil. DaVinci Resolve is just too easy to use and too powerful for free software. I mean, I could pay for it, but why? It does everything I need it to do, and it doesn't cost me a cent. Which was something, like, trying to learn how to use Premiere was a nightmare. And a while back, before I was using something that was very simple to use, Vegas. I think I was using Vegas. And it was very easy to use, but I still had paid for it. I think I paid like $50 for it at one point. All right, I'm close enough now. There's the Jean Bar, there's the Mecklenburg. There we go. What's up, my dude? What's up, Mr. Ketsonis? Alright. Now, if I snuggle the island, I should be okay. Oh, he's still sitting in smoke in there. Yep. Alright, we're going to pick up this buff. My Cassard has balls, which I'm loving. And I think what I'm going to do is I either have to run forward or get the hell out of here. Because the Jean Bar will one-shot me if I play this incorrectly. I think I'm about to play this incorrectly. Yep. Yep, I'm about to get smacked. Oh no, LOL. Time to go be somewhere else, though. I don't want to tangle with this guy. I got away with I got away with that turn, and I shouldn't have. Now I need to go be somewhere else. That's gonna hurt. Wow. That guy's got to be pissed at me by now. Okay, he didn't take that shot at me. Big fan of this. Go away, Mecklenburg. Nobody asked you. Alright, you guys want to hang near mid? That's fine. We're down a ship, but we're up on buffs. I think I'm going to take that for now. We're going to pick up this one back here where the Scarlet Thunder is. The Sejong and the Yamagiri have picked one up. And I might be able to position to go hunt this Yamagiri on the edge of the map. Our Cassard has given up a lot of HP, though. I don't care for this. And my battleships, namely this cowardly Jean Bar, not particularly helpful right now. Let's go see if we can push this Yamagiri. If we can take him out of the fight, we'll be in good shape. What's up, Spooky? Alright, Thunder's going to pick up the buff. We got to get out here and find this Yamagiri and put him down. Kill that guy.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Y'all need to kill that guy. Yep, Yamagiri's still out here on the edge of the map. Ugh. That Katsonis in mid is just infuriating.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh my god. How did this Baiji get his face melted off? Bloody hell. My battleships are apparently just total garbage, despite having every buff they could possibly want. Really? Salem can't pack Hydro. That's interesting. $141 is a long time to be here. I'm going to head... We're going to use this island as a little bit of cover. The Salem's going to try to pinch me out, I'm sure.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
He knows I'm here. Time to go be somewhere else, apparently. I'm wondering if I should try drive-by against this clown. Time to go be somewhere else because I'm about to get smashed. Yep. Yep, my battleships being dead and elsewhere means that this game is over for me. So, fun way to start the night, ladies and gentlemen. Good times. All these amazing teammates, all cowering in the spawn. You take 2 weeks off, but the game doesn't change. The cowardly Jean Bar, well done. Basically never moved. Whatever. It doesn't matter, Vladeshi. It's like, it's such a waste of time to play randoms these days most of the time. It's just ridiculous. Well, welcome in, FX. Thank you for being here. Play ranked. Let's see what I am going to do, because we had a request. We're going to play Missouri. Who was that?
You crazy son.
Sohn with the resub. Goodness gracious, look at that. Make sure we get a shout out from Mr. Sohn and Adeldro with the resub. Thank you kindly. How you guys been? Happy New Year. Merry New Year, as Eddie Murphy would say. Where is she? There she is. Good evening. We are having very typical random games. Beef Gen. True story, I was watching, when I was in Philadelphia for PAX Unplugged at the very beginning of December, I was sitting in the hotel one night. I'd gone out and grabbed some dinner. I came back to the hotel. Just hanging out by myself. So I'm sitting there at the desk in the room, eating my takeaway Thai or whatever I'd had. And that's exactly right, Ronan. And so I'm flipping channels looking for like background noise. And I think it was AMC. AMC was doing like Christmas movies. And I was like, sure, it's the 9th of December. Let's do it. And they were showing Trading Places, which is one of my favorite. Like, that movie's amazing. If you guys have never seen Trading Places, you owe it to yourself. It's about 1984. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Denham Elliott, Don Amici. Such a great movie. And so that goes on in the background while I eat my dinner and I'm messing around on my PC. And then they roll to the next film. They roll right into the next Christmas movie. And I look up and we're 10 minutes into Die Hard. And I was like, these people get me. Spooky, your question is specifically about Italian heavy cruisers, but the reality is your problem applies to all heavy cruisers. The proliferation of 18-plus inch guns basically makes playing a high-tier heavy cruiser a lot less enjoyable than it used to be. There's a reason you don't see me play a lot of Hindenburg. I love Hindenburg, but why? Right? Why bother? In a world where the most garbage battleship on the board gets 18-inch guns, why bother? So it's a challenge. The best advice I can give you is don't get spotted early. My kind of cardinal rules of playing heavy cruiser are don't be the first thing spotted. Like, don't get spotted early, okay? When you start a game in a heavy cruiser, unless you have a very specific board position in mind, like you're in a random battle. Let's just say you zoned into a random battle at a hipper. I'll just use hipper. For starters, don't move up any faster than half speed early game. Wait for the board to develop. Figure out where the battleship threats that are big threats to you are. Like in a hipper, 15-inch guns, a threat, but not a catastrophic one. 16-inch or better? Yeah, you got problems. You got to pay attention to that guy, okay? Then you want to be looking for where can I have an impact, okay? You have to consider the capabilities of your ship, the kinds of targets you want to be shooting at, and where they are, and where they might be spotted on the map. And then you probably want to commit to a position. Japanese cruiser, for example, always wants to look for a place where the enemy's going to push and be there so that I can be a jerk to him, right? Like, that's the goal. The German heavies want to, they want to mess around. They want to play, silly games with their rudders and whatnot for a spell, and then figure it out. So it's all a matter of kind of what it is your ship is capable of and what you want to try to get out of it. Awesome. Our Asashio is smoking, thereby denying us any visibility. I love it. And I just took a 12k hit at like 23 kilometers from an Italian. That just feels amazing. I always love it when my destroyers blind themselves so that I can't see what I need to be doing. Y'all should really pick up that Des Moines again, by the way. Thank you. I got 2 shells over. Amazing. I mean, I sort of disagree based on that salvo, Hujan, but I understand what it is you're saying. See, this... Yeah, see, Des Moines' radar's up now. He also thinks he's safe back there, and he isn't. We can get eyes on that guy. What is an Eskimo? If we can get eyes on that Des Moines, he's in trouble. I can have some fun with that guy. There he is. Yep, he's reversing. Just a little high, I think. Yeah, it was a little high.
Enemy warship. Roger.
When that Halford smoke runs out, we should have eyes on the DM. Jean Barr's going to have to turn, isn't he? He's going to have to turn or stop. Pick one. I need this Halford smoke to end. Okay, he's going to turn the other way and ground himself. All right, enough. Enough pussyfooting around. I got radar. We'll go push these pansy destroyers ourselves. So is it Cossack? No smoker hydro. Cossack with a heal. Ugh. That kind of hurts, doesn't it? How we doing, DM?
You crazy son of a bitch.
How we doing, buddy?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
This guy doesn't know where I am yet. Now they know now. Have fun with it. Eskimo looks like he's going to go out. That's good. Solid hit there. Alright, we're going to move up radar the crap out of this Halford, who's apparently still sitting in the cap somewhere. I don't care for any of his garbage. Yeah, he's literally sitting over here with his little planes thinking he's awesome. Sir, you may have missed it. I'm a Missouri. I'm American. I don't care about your planes. Yeah, decent hit. Not an amazing one. Brandenburg is trying to trade his ship for the Massachusetts. That needs to be my next focus target. I sort of don't care for this. Brandenburg is going to die, and then I'm going to be stuck nose to nose with a Massa. Yay. Who honestly should wreck my life. Yeah, I'm in like a 6-on-1 now. I want no part of this clown.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
The ship is on fire.
And this is apparently why we don't play Battleship a lot, because I suck at it. One turn, 50,000 HP. What a waste.
Problem solved, sir. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Left to die by the Brandenburg, who didn't need to throw his ship away, but chose to anyhow.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Reporting the target position. Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, I should just log out for the night. Pretty sure I have no chance of being impactful at all tonight. Because I just suck, apparently. And I can't get a team that's going to carry me. I just don't know why I bother. Which would you pick if you were only allowed to stick with one Iowa? Probably Wisconsin. The guns on Wisconsin are just ridiculously silly. One Columbo. Do you know, Sam, I should try that. I gotta say, I have not particularly enjoyed Columbo, but I also have not played a lot of Columbo. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't play the ship a lot, therefore I don't particularly enjoy it. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see. What have you got? I've got Ferruccio in here. Nottingham or Vanguard? I'll play Vanguard. I think Vanguard is actually quite solid. And I don't mind playing Vanguard in ranked either. I think this ship gets a bad rap. A whole lot of people don't really know what she's capable of. It's a good point, Gilron. I should give that a shot. I have not played much actually, I don't think I've played any asymmetrical since they brought it back. Three carriers should be fun. I have heard everybody says this, Duke. I mean, and I've seen it in King of the Sea, but I've never actually played it myself. Well, Spooky, Vanguard is essentially the prototype for the British battlecruisers. Like, that's more or less what this ship is. The difference is she doesn't get the crazy heel, but she has the kind of weird AP. This ship doesn't. Thank you, Xanda. This ship does not. What map is this? New Dawn? Yeah, Domination. Okay, weird tier 8 map. What the hell am I gonna do with this boat? Brandenburg, Massachusetts, Cleveland. All right, we're going to look for the Cleveland and the Hornet for sure. See how it goes. Gabe, I don't even know what that is. I'm not kidding. Like, you just strung together a whole bunch of words that I don't know what they mean. So, you have to remember, I don't read patch notes anymore. I used to be the guy 5 years ago that scribed the patch notes into the wiki. But I kind of burned myself out on that. So, I don't even read patch notes anymore. I just log it and play. That probably makes me a bad community contributor. Oh no, okay. I need this. Bismarck's going to cut north. All right, fine. You cut north. I'll cut in front of you. Baltimore has defensive fire. I love this man.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Flaming's like, I don't even play anymore. I don't know what your problem is. Oh, spot that Cleveland again. Spot that Cleveland again, baby. I got shells for those. I got shells for those. Let's go.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, I got that shot for free. My god, that dispersion is terrible. I think I've still got a good-looking salvo on this guy, though. I mean, should have been better, but here we are. Yeah, this Akazuki doesn't understand how to play Akazuki.
Retreat now. All stations retreat.
Bring it on, Cleveland. Let's go. You and me, baby. You didn't turn out into that salvo, did you? Oh, you're going to wish you hadn't done that. Yeah, you're going to wish you hadn't done that, my friend.
Enemy cruiser. The ship is on fire. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you play Vanguard.
Problem solved, sir.
Your cheatland asplode. Alright. I'm going to try to go dark for a minute and hang out behind this thing and pick up this cap. Oh, the Hornet wants a piece, does he? Sure, let's go.
Position of a strategic target. Torpedoes, direct front. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Nice work.
Keep that Akazuki lit.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. I owe you one.
Alright, there's no need for me to be out here by myself now. We have a 2-ship lead, we have a cap lead. If I was feeling particularly brave, I might try to push the Hornet, but there's quite literally no point. Now, he's out here where I can shoot him. We're going to take that shot as soon as I can get shells over this island, but, like, I have no interest. I have no interest in pushing him. What a giant waste of my time. I am, however, happy to delete him given the opportunity. A little shy. Keep him lit back there, boys. We're going to have some fun with it in a minute. Better make this attack count, son. It's probably going to be your last one if I aim those shells correctly. Oh! I was ready to raise goalposts. It's all right. Guy's like 1,000 HP. He's not really all that scary right now. I'm tempted to blind fire him. Let's do it.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I barely have to hit him. I'm trying to use the mini-map to lead these correctly. Man, that's tough. I really want that kill on the Hornet, though. He's probably moved by now. It's hard to do this with us. If I had a spotter plane, I would have already taken the shot. He's still back there, 100%. Plus, I'm sticking next to the guy who has defensive fire. Which feels like a smart decision, truth be told. How about some radar? We can kill him if you'll radar him, dummy. Oh my God, you're gonna die.
Our victory is in sight.
Do you understand he's about to murder you and all you have to do is radar him?
Our team has taken the lead.
If only you had used radar, he'd be dead already.
The ship is on fire.
Finally. Vanguard A is actually not that bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. Oh, I needed that. This is a good boat, man. This is a good boat. Vanguard, I think, is very, very, very under. That's a surprising amount of XP. I think this boat is very underrated. 2,400 base. Good lord. I needed that. Whoever suggested Vanguard, thank you. Now, Wixitron, you're not wrong. I'll agree with you there. The gun angles on this ship legit feel awful. But with that said, like, she is a really good boat. All right. What else have we got in the queue? Okay, that was for Flaming. Flaming wanted me the Vanguard game. Excellent. Schlieffen on flagship ops. Okay, what is a flagship ops mode? Operations with flagships. In operations, in these operations, you will face flagships. Powerful warships with increased hit points, led by admirals, blah, 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 blah. Flagships can enhance enemy ships within the commander and give them special abilities. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's just an op with like a boss. With British cruiser you consider top-notch. Edinburgh. Oh, or Minotaur. Pick one. I mean... What did you request? Schlieffen? Schlieffen in flagship ops. What tiers is this? 9 and 10. Schlieffen, the man says. Multiple super... Oh my god, I forgot this garbage camo existed. Get this crap off my ship, please. Oh my god, this physically hurts to look at. Okay, let's not do that, please. What is... Oh, that's that Foot Clan thing. That's such a weird one. I'm tempted to buy... Oh, good. Okay, that one's cheap. Let's buy this one. Oh, that's so much better. I like the blue. I kind of like the blue. And then let's get rid of you and do that. There we go. Now, let's do some things over here. Some of this shenanigans. Look at this, dudes. Yep, we've gone full secondaries. Yeah, this seems okay. And then over here, apparently, no. That's not how you play a Schlieffen, kids. There we go. That's how you play a Schlieffen, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yeah. That feels okay. And then we're going, yep, this is all good. This is fine. We want to burn less and flood less. We want the extra HP because why not? Never hurts nothing. Okay, there we go. No Lucius, I'm lazy. I mean, I guess. Let me see. What have I got around here? Where is my Lucians? I don't even know who he's assigned to. Who is he assigned to? Preußen, which is not a ship I'm going to play very often. All right, sure, we'll do it your way. Whatever, that's fine. I got to readjust him, though. So we did some shenanigans like that, I believe is what we had set up. Sure, there we go, Lucians. Yeah, Xander, go ahead. Send me an invite, I guess. If you guys want to div and do one of these, I'm going to do one. So I'm not going to be doing this long, but if you want to div and do one of these flagship op things with me, tag me in game and let's go do one. I'm not going to get on Discord and all that shenanigans. I'm just going to go play one. Yeah, I know that loser. There he is. Napoli. Ooh. I mean, I don't know, Grunty. Does it really matter? If I'm fighting bots, do I really care? Like, I don't know. I'm fighting bots. I'm not going for min-max here. I'm just like, let's go murder things. If you guys want to div for this thing, let me know. Hop in. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to go in a couple minutes here. There we go. Who we got? FX. Love it. Let's go. Get in here. Bam. Flaming, Belfast got a reload buff. I was just looking at this. Hold on. They buffed the reload on her main battery from 10 to 8.5, which is huge, by the way. Fire chance on the shells from 9 to 11, also big. They cut her turret traverse down by about 10%. And they added a charge of surveillance radar. So she had 2 charges base, now she has 3. I should, you know what? I should take Belfast 43 into a ranked battle. I should do that. Wix, I think that really was needed because, like, Belfast 43 was not a bad ship, but she was not a very good one. And if you owned an OG Belfast, playing 43 felt awful. If you didn't, you probably went, oh, this is okay. Honestly, the worst of it was the 10-second reload. I could live with all the rest. The 10-second reload was terrible. You gave a light cruiser the same reload as a Baltimore. What the hell? It was terrible, right? That was awful. Now, I do need to play Zhao, too. But Zhao was a gun angles thing, right? They made her gun angles better? Yeah, Flaming, that's the thing about 43. Like, she was not a bad ship, but she wasn't a good one either. She was just like, this is a thing that exists. Would you like to play it? Like, that's pretty much all you could say. British heavy cruisers. Spooky, I like the British heavy cruisers. Most people don't, so I'm a little weird. In my opinion, the British heavy cruisers remind me a lot of the Japanese heavy cruisers, but they get heals. Now, it's not a one-to-one comparison, right? The British heavy cruisers are slower, softer. They don't have quite as much gun range, and their torpedoes are not quite as good. But in exchange for that, they have better AA suites, and they're more survivable. So it's kind of a what do you want out of your heavy cruiser sort of thing, right? Okay, well, I will not pretend I have any idea what I'm doing here. So I guess we just drive forward and hope we don't get murdered. Yes, please. No, put up my secondary range. I want to see that. There we go. Okay, my secondary range and my detection range are basically the same thing. I can live with that too.
Strike aircraft will ensure support during the embarkation and evacuation on transport aircraft. Warship command.
All right, we'll start with HE in the barrel because it's not smart. That's not terrible. Now, Cab brings up Cheshire. Cheshire is a surprising ship. A lot of people will tell you they don't like Cheshire, and I understand why they don't like Cheshire. With that said, Cheshire can be surprisingly good. Like, Cheshire can be really good. That is a surprisingly decent ship. My main battery's like, hit that guy. Nah, we're not going to do any of that. That's ridiculous. Where is this stealth Iowa? Like, how is he still not spotted back there? Come on. Yeah, Cheshire's AA is honestly quite trolly. There's a lot to like about Cheshire. There really is. When you take the time to play the ship and don't just dismiss it out of hand, you realize it's actually not that bad. She's never going to be the belle of the ball, but she is not a bad boat. Should probably swap to the AP after this salvo. You know, honestly, Jack, I agree with you. I don't think Hampshire's that bad either. I think Hampshire has a bit of a bad rap. I don't think she's nearly as bad as people think she is. Jacksonville, eh? That Jacksonville has 160,000 HP. What in the actual hell? And he's healing like a crazy person. Oh, that's what the little thing on his head means? He's the flagship? Okay. Alright, that ought to kill the Iowa.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Who was that? Can Man. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me, the sub. I can read. LOL. Alright, that ought to be the end of that guy.
Got him!
There we go. Let's go work on this. Let's go work on the NorCal, I'm thinking. Oh, guess it's time to heal. Boop. Yeah, we'll get the stern ones through. Decent hit. Won't complain. What are these green circles they're leaving behind? Are those buffs we can pick up? Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. I'm going to go do that. Let's get it. Oh, they disappear. The circle looks like it's shrinking. That's interesting. So, like, you've got to get them before they vanish. Oh, hey, what up, Helena? No, get out on the Cleveland. I'll use the mains on the Helena. Torpedo tubes destroyed. Really? It's kind of some BS, kids, I think. Feels like BS to me.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Target penetrated.
Yeah, exactly right, Gilron. That's what I was chuckling at. Like, yeah, that makes total sense. All right, we're gonna get this buff, and then we're gonna pull back. Yep, time to go be somewhere else. Like, I think I'm gonna try and swing back and maybe hit this heals area for a spell. Feels like German, made of German. Yep, no sense in sitting out here now. Let's take our speed and get the hell out of here. 400 secondary hits is kind of hilarious, though. That's actually really funny. The torpedo buffs almost make me want to take a destroyer into this thing. Like, that would be really cool to get out here and pick up the destroyer and pick up the torpedo reload buffs. That could be really good on, like, a gearing. That'd be awesome. Hmm.
Roger.
Jaeger, La Pampa, Shima. I could see it. I can see all of the above. I'm not used to there being this long of a break. Like, when we were doing this a couple weeks ago on Zast Stream, it felt like it was a lot more action-packed and we didn't have this dead time in the middle of it.
Warship commanders, transport aircraft have arrived. Proceed to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished and the transport aircraft leave base Rohan. Provide gunfire support for attack aircraft.
You killed them too quickly. Well, that's fair. That does seem to have occurred. Oh.
Aircraft carrier was spotted in the
They're behind us. Well, then we just need to turn the guns.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, the Buffalo's not actually in my gun range yet. Hence why it won't lock on. Now he is. Let's go. You and me, Buffalo. Think I'm a little too far ahead of you, maybe? Maybe a smidge ahead of you. Still hit you, though. Almost topped off with health. That feels weird. Very not used to that. Alright, we can probably get moving here. Yeah, that's what it was, Flaming. There's a way to turn that off, and I've just completely forgotten what it is. Buffalo should be dead. Finish off the Cheatland, and we're going to be in good shape. Alright. I was going to say, next thing should be coming from the south. Yep.
All stations, reporting the
Alright, I think I'm going to drive right at these guys
Attention.
and trade my ship for objectives here.
A group of enemy destroyers have been sent to disrupt our repair base. Do not allow them to capture the repair base.
A Humphreys with 90,000 hit points. Look at this jackhole.
Enemy battleships. Enemy destroyer foundered.
The main kind of hurts.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
The ship is on fire.
Whiskey is finished. Our repair base is no longer in danger.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Confirmed penetration.
How quickly... This torpedo reload buff is not that amazing. Just want to point that out. Another flagship. Whoa! That is some absolute garbage. What in the actual hell, kids? Bow on Annapolis? I don't think so. Oh, now, Grunty, that's kind of cool. But, of course, they don't tell you that, do they? They don't tell you that, oh, you get free reloads here. And, of course, the bots magically know how to dodge my torpedoes, which always makes me giggle. It's like, why even have them? They won't do you any good. You won't hit anything with them.
begins in 5 minutes.
This is a ship I haven't even played yet. I've never played a Libertad. Did I buy one? I'm not sure I actually bought one. I don't remember. I went through at Christmas and bought a whole bunch of tier 10 ships that I should have been grinding and didn't. And I just bought them so it was like, I could just be like, wow, that was nice. He got punished for his play, but it's going to work out. Yep, Cheatland's going to go. So what I'm hearing you guys talk about is that each week the flagship ships have a different focus, and these buffs have a different thing. Is that how this works? Every week it changes. There's a flagship banner in port. Okay, I have to go read that thing. Looks like FX is going to come in here at the end with the hard carry, but of course, the bot won't take torpedoes because the bot magically always knows where your torpedoes are. Without fail, he knows. Now he's about to ground himself. That's going to hurt. Not so terrible, though, at that angle. Give him a chance to bounce some things. Yeah, like that. That actually worked out. Okay, he's finally got the main. He's going to get the Humphreys. FX is just carrying us. Check this out. Check out this hard carry. I mean, this thing says defeat. Oh, it's... Okay, because we died before the timer runs out, it's defeat. Wow. Huh. Interesting. So where do I find this thing that tells me what's going on? How do I know what the thing is? Ah. Here we go. Okay. Nah, FX, you did great, man. You did great. I shouldn't... Well, Andrew... Okay, so Andrew, I have two problems here, right? One is, I'm coming into this cold not having read patch notes. And, of course, there's now nothing in-game that explains this stuff to me, which is part of my problem. Two, once you're into it, none of this is explained at all, anywhere. So, like, what? Nah, you did fine, FX. You did fine. Nah, you guys, look, you lived longer than I did, so I should not have charged out there. I should have been kiting already by the time I died, so whatever. Interesting. Okay, I mean, if you're into this kind of thing, I could see it. Now, asymmetric, if memory serves, is a really good way to grind ships as well. What am I grinding right now? Yorktown, Laventuria, Andalusia. You know what we're going to do? You know what I need? I need a palette cleanser. I need a palette cleanser. Oh, come here. All the way back to the beginning. We need some OG. We need some OG, baby. Well, Andrew, I would say it's the last bastion of reliable brawling, right? In the sense of, can you get a brawl in a random? You can. Is it likely? I'd say it's unlikely, but it is possible. Whereas in an operation, or probably an asymmetrical, you're almost always going to end up in a brawl, I'm guessing. You're probably right, Grunty. You're probably right. But I guess it's kind of one of my frustrations, right? Is you go into the little flagship thing. I mean, you have to, like, it wasn't, I don't remember it being there when I first logged in this patch. It's obviously there now, but it's still kind of, All right, so they've only got the one radar, the black. The Halford planes don't really scare me all that much. And I've got some things I can torpedo. The Ruprecht will be irritating. I can't let that guy push me. Okay, it's not bad. That's actually a good point, Zend. I didn't think about that. That's probably why I didn't see it. Five, 8, 6, 9, 5, 7. The Noostra's going to be irritating. Okay. All right, I'm going to try for A, but I am 100% not going to sell my ship for this cap. That is not a thing that's going to occur. What I will probably do is cut through and head bow to B, like, probably something like this, and then park, like, right here and try to cap. Probably. That's likely what'll end up happening. What tier is Rhode Island? 10. Rhode Island is tier 10. She's a tier 10 premium. That's a good boat. Man, that's a good boat. Andrew, what do you mean? You only get half of all damage ribbons, etc. What do you mean, half? I mean, it's still counting damage and everything. They only take half your... Oh, for missions, you mean. Okay, my bad. I got you. Okay. Half the performance in asymmetrical... No, in operations. Okay, counts for dockyard stuff. Okay, I got it. We're going to sit right here. Try to pick up this cap. Mahana's got B locked down. Actually, Mahana's ticking up B. Halford's up north. Black is up north. That's good. Okay, so that means we're looking at possibly the Noostra or the Mahan. The Mahan we'll see coming from a mile away. He's like a 6'7". Yeah, we'll see that guy from a light year off. Caraccio is about to beach himself. Bonk. 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 Let's go be somewhere else now. All right, the Mahan is point blank with the Uganda in the cap, who has Hydro, by the way. You're about to get murdered. Oh, Mahan. Oh, little Mahan. Hashtag confused screaming. Wow, I can't believe... Oh, the Chung Mu saved your bacon for about 12 more seconds. Wow, okay. This is a very, very wild opposing team, but okay. What are you doing, Lizzo? You trying to move up into the smoke or something?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Ooh, Musashi looked at you and went, delicious. Okay, well, this is the thing that's occurring. Oh, yeah, I gotta fix that. That's probably part of my problem tonight. I haven't got Duke set up. There we go. There we go. Duke is now available, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, I'm guessing the black is either coming back or is going to hang out. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. Those are Ruprecht torpedoes. Hey, Mahan. How you doing, buddy? I have, like, a massive spotting advantage on this guy. And he's reversing. Look at this. Oh, that's a problem.
Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Time to put on the beer goggles.
And that's why I did not burn the damage control in case I got hit with a flood. But now that I know the Noostra's here, we're going to get the hell out of here and leave him the second rack. All right, the black is virtually dead. Do. So yeah, just murder the black. He's like an easy kill. They're all running. We have just absolutely destroyed this team. Like, absolute murder. I want to move up so that the Ruprecht has to wander into my torpedo range. Short those a little bit. There we go, Mr. Ruprecht. There we go. All right, so now we're just back here spotting. Like, that's the main goal with this stage, is to spot for the team. If we get some torpedo hits, great, but that's not why we're back here at this stage.
Welcome.
Echo, 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 echo. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're going to get 2 into the Monarch. And it looks like 2 into the Iowa. And 1, I think, into the Ruprecht. There's 2 into the Monarch. 2 into the Iowa. 3 into the Iowa. And 1 into the Ruprecht for the kill. That's a pretty good torpedo salvo, kids. Fired 10 torpedoes, and I hit 6 torps on 3 different targets. Like, that feels pretty nice. Iowa is trying to run. I don't think he can pull it off. No, he's stuck in there. We're going to cover his bases, though. Haven't found this Nustra in a while. Oh, he's back there in that smoke somewhere. All right, let's go Nustra and Halford hunting. Oh, the Mahan is still alive back there somewhere, too. My apologies. That's not the Nustra. That's the Mahan. But not anymore. That felt really good. That felt really nice. It's nice when you can look out and see the torpedo salvo lining up. All the targets are converging in the same area, and you're like, you know what? Here. Enjoy my gift of metal fishes. And I don't think they enjoyed it very much, but I very much enjoyed it. Oh, I needed that. I needed that. Oh, 100% Grunty. Like, that's not even a question. Like, I enjoy playing the Pan-Asian destroyers. Don't get me wrong. But I would much rather play a destroyer with regular torpedoes. Exactly, Hujam. Exactly. Oh, so good. Fletcher is so good. Fletcher is so good. It could be. It could be, Jack. It might be next weekend. I've got a few set aside that I need to get rendered and thrown on the channel. I've got all kinds of boats content that I need to upload, guys. I have a Lahardy game recorded I want to show you. I have the Learn to Play games for Dallas and Luca Torrigo in the can. I had one for Aviete, and I recorded it, but it's not that great of a game. I don't know. I need to mess with it. I've got all kinds of... And then I've got... I feel like there's another one in there I'm missing. I don't know. I had at least 4 of them ready to go, and I got them all recorded before the patch turned over. All right, what is this? What the hell? Ooh, she's angry. She's like super angry. What is she, like Dutch resistance with the pistol? That's actually kind of cool. So what's the deal with the Dutch cruiser event here? How do I unlock these goofy things? They don't... About event. That would be useful. Angry swamp German. That's terrible, Cab. That's terrible. Curly, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, go. In addition to main rewards, progress. Okay. Oh, okay. Yarsfeld. Okay. All right. So this is a reward, event pass thing. Yeah, the bundles give you stuff. Okay, so I probably need to come back over to this guy. Yeah, I need to spin some doubloons here and do this. There we go. That probably gets me some of these goofy progress tokens or whatever, I'm guessing. No, it doesn't seem to. I can unlock the 8, though, when I get up here, so that'll be worth it. I should definitely check that out. Harlem and Johan and Howden Liu, which I don't think I have those 3, so that'll be good. There's a mission you have to play in the new ships. That's not surprising. That's actually kind of typical of the way they run the game these days. They want to encourage you to invest money in the thing of the hour to get some other bonus, right? They're very good about that. Wargaming's economics people or in-game economy people are not stupid. Don't ever say that, because that is 100% wrong. I gotta go back to ranked for a minute. Do I go back to ranked with the Kutuzov? Terp saying Kutuzov or Vlad. We're gonna try Vlad in ranked. There was a time that Vlad was a really, really good boat. Once they nerfed the guns, it was a lot less attractive to play this ship. She's not bad, but she's not good either. Like, she's not great. She used to be, like, legit great. Now she's like, it's a battleship. Occasionally she does battleship things. Yeah, she needs the dispersion buff, hardcore, and yeah, we want to burn less and all that sort of thing. Here, speed probably. Yeah, she could use a little more speed. None of the rest of this matters. Okay. And then we've done sure. Okay. That seems all right. Opinion on Sevastopol. Merton, unless they have made radical changes to Sevastopol, she's really not that good. If memory serves, Sevastopol is the one that has that crazy slow heal. Although they changed the heal. They made it better somehow. But Sevastopol is the one that had that like long, slow, steady heal. It lasted like 90 seconds or something. And had a relatively shortish cooldown, but it was like very small heal. It just spread out way over a long time. I never cared for that. I always felt like that was not a great use of that particular ship. That particular gimmick, let's say. Yeah, and so like Sevastopol is based on a Siegfried hull, and I love Siegfried. Siegfried's a great boat. I just never felt like Sevastopol was. I think, what are my other battleships? I got a Busy and a Mass. I think I want to go north. Let's go north. Let's turn that. I don't care about airstrike range. Turn that crap off. I'm going to run north. I'm going to go north with the Numancia. Oh, Siegfried's so good, Merton. So good. Have I looked at Novorossiysk? I have not. I have not looked yet, no. There's a lot of good ships in the Bureau, Merton. Have I played Utrecht, Andrew? I have not. What is Utrecht? Is that one of the new Dutch cruiser things? No, Wix, Nustra, yeah, the Nustra heal is very different. Nustra's a super heal, basically. Utrecht is the 10. No, I've not played it. I haven't even unlocked the 8, right? I like that I'm in this ship with a Mogami and an Albemarle to shoot at. That feels very, very, very good to me right now. I just need to have something to shoot at. I also like that I've got, 31 knots of speed to play with, so we can go to sea, hopefully do our thing, and then come back to the middle of the board. Probably before the patch, Andrew. Generally, what ships that are in testing, right up until they are, like, finalized, we have access to them to do content. I will not have it now, because if that's a tech tree or like an early release ship, I have to go get it with, doubloons or whatever. However you could have to pay for it in early access, that's what I have to do now. There we go. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, Hujam. I'm a little like Zath like that. I won't spend doubloons on certain things, partly because I don't want to encourage wargaming into doing more of what I perceive to be bad behavior. Now, with that said, there have been a few times in my full confession, there have been a few times that I have spent money on a pre-release thing, but it is not normal. It is generally the exception. Bismarck had HE in the barrel against a Mogami. That feels pretty effing awful. Okay, the Akizuki is here. Oh, why do I have HE in the barrel? God, stupid mechanics. Stupid interface. Okay. We're 100% getting Mogami Torps in the face, so we need to turn and go be somewhere else. Numancia made quick work of this guy, though. That was beautiful. Is he going to ground himself? He's going to think about grounding himself. Fingers crossed I led that right. Oh, had to try. All right, got to get my turrets flipped here. I think I've managed to avoid the Mogami Torps, but the Akizuki Torps are absolutely on the way. That's not terribly surprising. Yep, they're the Mogami Torps way off to my starboard port side there. And I'm going to be able to get ahead of these Akizuki Torps without much problem. The Akizuki blinded himself, which feels pretty good. I'm not sure why our Numancia is suiciding, but I sort of hate it. Alright, let's get the guns around for the Alabama. I think I'm a little ahead of him, maybe? Oh, he turned out of that cell, though. Yeah. Not a great hit. That's all right. Numanci is trying, which I think is a mistake. But what do I know? They've completely abandoned their own home cap, which I find hilarious, but okay. I agree with you there, Andrew. Lenin is a better boat than this one. Lenin is absolutely a better boat than this. I'm going to move back to mid. I don't like them having free reign in the middle of the map. I think that's some BS, and I don't care for it. Now, the Akizuki's got me lit wherever he's at, so they can see this move happening. Oh, hi, Mogami. Oh, you're out of my range. That feels sad. My Eugen is going to die because he doesn't understand to not turn to turn around. He should have already turned around. Oh, hi. How you doing, buddy? Okay, the Mogami's going to bite it. That feels okay. I'm going to move back up for this Turpitz, I think. Oh, I overled the Alabama just a little bit. Hi, Turpitz. How you doing, buddy? You're not looking so good. You're not looking so good.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Yeah, you're not looking so good back there, bud. All right. Ark, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. The answer is yes. I was telling stream just a little bit ago that I was working on... Akizuki's probably going to go to B and try for the cap because I think he realizes his team is not doing very well here. I've been working on Italian destroyers. I've started getting material together for American light cruisers. Those are going to be my next two. I might actually try to work on them simultaneously. Like you might get Dallas, and then you might get Aviere, and then Luca Turico, and then Helena. Like, they might be out of order for a spell. But they are all going to eventually happen one way or another. Alabama turning back south. Why, yes, please. Give me that shot. Give me that shot, baby. I'm lit where the Akizuki is. You again. Now I'm behind him. Earlier, I kept overleading him. Now I'm behind him. Go figure. Coochie. Dude, you keep letting yourself get spotted, man. This is some amateur hour Akizuki play. Come on.
Yeah, this should help.
Now that is a good-looking shot. Let's go, Dispersion. I'm a little behind him, but with Key Citadel, that might not be terrible. There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Now, they've caught up on ships, but we have such a huge positional lead that they're going to struggle, to put it lightly. The Akizuki Torps are meaningless. I can more or less ignore them. Let's try and get this Bama off the board. Should be able to do that. There we go. Humansi's played a pretty solid game back there. So now we have total map control. Love everything that's happening right now. I'd be very, very careful, Mr. Albemarle. I think I shorted those. I don't think I led them quite enough. Well, he doesn't know that. All right, let's push back to mid. Let's go make a right royal nuisance of ourselves. Oh, was the mask complaining? I missed it. He had 3 ships that went with him, or 2 other ships that went with him, and they literally just kept charging. They kept charging as superior force, where you didn't need to keep charging. Right? All you have to do is stop, and you win. Hold, and you win, guys. It's not hard. Okay, the key's out of my range. I gotta wait for the Albemarle here. Our Sen Yang is gonna get himself killed. Yeah. Time extension, baby. Now, unfortunately, that means we probably won't get to see the Albemarle again. But we win in 20 seconds anyway. Dumancia gets an upvote. That dude played he's played a tough ship to play, and he played a very good game. There you go. Ta-da! I mean, I'm not going to be the Oh, okay. I was going to say, I figured that one of these 2 guys would be the XP king on that game. I guess I managed to land just enough damage in the right places, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. Vlad is not my favorite tier 8 battleship. In my opinion, the nerfs to her kind of went a little too far. But, I mean, I think she's probably still okay. She's playable, let's say. What do we got? Oh, how much are we doing on time? It is... Okay, we still got an hour and change. Champagne, Grunty says. Constellation. What else did they buff? Actually, I'm going to take this Ferruccio game from Merton. He's been very patient, and I have not yet... I've yet to turn out a good Ferruccio game at all, in any way, shape, or form. Every time I play the ship, I get murdered. So, we'll just go play Ferruccio. Oh, that was for Big Terp. Terp wanted the Vlad game, and then there's the Ferruccio game. Thank you, Flaming. I was going to suggest that. I also want to keep looking at these patch notes. What else did they buff that I want to play? I need to go look at... Well, okay. They gave Novo a Sigma buff. I was never a big fan of that ship anyway. Bolognese, the Italian destroyers. Oh, they all got buffed. That's so amazing. Champagne, Marco Polo. I'm not a big Donskoy guy. I need to play Tulsa still. I definitely need to play Tulsa. Sarugi got a buff. Sarugi got a buff? Curious choice. Repub got a Sigma buff. Janan got some buffs. Wow. Wow. I need to check out Zhao's turret angles as well. That's another one I want to investigate. Well, Andrew, yes, but quantity is not as relevant if you can put the shells on target. Now, before, that was 100% Tulsa's problem. Was she had a hard time putting shells on target. Now, I don't think it's as big a deal. All right, I'm an 8.6 detection. The Leipzig is the only thing over there that can reliably spot me. Who is that? Lemming with the bits. Thank you so much. Welcome. Appreciate you. Minakaze. If I play behind the Minakaze, I might be able to get something good out of these guns in mid. And then smoke and jet away or something. I'm going to play behind this Minakaze in mid. Because I'm fairly stealthy. And I think between he and I, we can F up one of these destroyers. I need to play about 3 kilometers behind him. So he has speed boosted to mid. I need to get up there with him. I need to get closer. Lol pen, Refnir? The pen on those shells has always surprised me because I was able to full pen a bow on Hipper with the tier 8 shells. And I remember thinking that was very surprising. Yep, flaming, 4 barrels on each turret, 11-second reload. It's a weird one. Arkston, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I'm on you like stink on shit.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. Die, you son of a bitch.
Wow, my gun range is kind of crazy. But yeah, at that angle, I should have been firing the HE. The SAP is apparently quite awful. Our Pensacola is in the cap, ladies and gentlemen. Gun angles are pretty good.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie. You need a new ass. That one's got a hole in it. Time to put on the beer goggles.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
I'm liking the turret traverse on this ship. And the fact that I can punch destroyers in the nuggets. That feels pretty awesome.
Another day, another disembowelment.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
The shell velocity on these is really good. Like, for SAP shells, these things get downrange in a hurry. I'm used to SAP feeling a little floatier for some reason. These guns do not have this problem. These guns hit hard. I'm pretty sure this Gneiss is going to burn out, but I'm not going to take any chances. Wow. Non-pens. He gets away on 700 health. Okay. I love it. And my entire northern team has suicided, which feels pretty awful. While my entire southern team, 8 on 2. Shira's close wherever he is.
Just found him.
Man, I wish I had Hydro right now. I think this is a bad idea for me. Like, I'm 100% in extreme danger at this end of the map. I'm now the last surviving ship on this half of the map. That's how bad my team is. Yeah, the Gneiss now just murdered me, I think. Yeah, that could have been worse. Nope, the Shiratsuyu murdered me because I turned into it. Yay, tier 7. So my record with Ferruccio continues, which is Team Melts. Ferruccio's a garbage light cruiser, so good luck with that. All right, let's go back to ranked. Let's go back to ranked, for God's sake. That was terrible. Cab, that ship absolutely catches metal fishes real nice. All right, I see Constellation. We're going to start with Belfast 43. It has been a hot minute since I played Belfast 43. And I always remember thinking this ship was okay, but not awesome. That's a fair point, Armact. That's a fair point. All right, let's clean this mess up. I don't need any of this. Who we got? Tenacious. Thank you for the resub. Okay, some of that shenanigans. Let's fix all of this mess up. This is fine. I have hydro, right? Yeah. I have smoke, but this is... I mean... Let me think about this for a minute. I have the quick smokes. – 40-second dispersion time, 16 and a half, 18.2. That's going to give me like 2 or 3 more seconds of smoke potentially. But you know what? Fine. A little bit of AA, maybe? I mean, her A is not great. I'm not going to mess with that. That's okay. 4 radar feels good. I'm telling you right now, what's going to feel better is the gun reload. Right? Because regular Belfast's gun reload is only like 7.5 seconds. And so now, 7.5? 7.5. So like, this ship, as gross as it is, now is still better than this, but the gap is a lot narrower than it used to be. Now, what's my smoke detection? Firing and smoke, firing and smoke. 5.3, is it the same? Yes. There was I couldn't remember if it was the same or not. So, I mean, that is not awful. I have traditional hydro. This is something that a lot of, well, the cruisers get, but like the destroyers don't. So I have traditional hydro. I have an actual 9-kilometer radar on 9-kilometer detection. I have my quick smokes, quite a few of them. And now I have 8.5-second reload. Before, when I had 10-second reload on 33-second radar, I got 3 salvos. Now I have 8.5-second reload on 33-second radar. Hang on a minute. Let me do some math. I should be able to get 4 salvos out. It's going to be close. With a little bit of adrenaline rush, I should be able to get 4 salvos out. The lack of a heal will feel bad. I won't argue that. And as I recall, the torpedoes are not great. 8 kilometers. Of course, other Belfast doesn't even get torpedoes, so I still have them at least. All right, let's go to ranked. We're going to try Belfast 43 in ranked. Oh, that's right. They buffed the torps a little bit, I think. Yeah. Belfast 43 in ranked after post-buff, let us say. Now, if I don't have destroyers to hunt, this ship's not going to feel quite as good. Original Belfast's natural habitat is murdering lollyboats, right? The trick is that, barring that, traditional Belfast could still sit around and, like, farm the bejesus out of battleships. Belfast 43 is going to struggle with that. She still has the quick smokes, which against a carrier has some advantages, right? But she can't camp an area and really discourage a battleship from hanging out. I want to go wherever the Akazuki goes. I think that's the right way to play that here. And you have a higher fire chance than you used to, Wix. That's true. In fact, I think I probably have IFHE on this captain, and if I'm going to play in ranked, I don't need it. I shouldn't need it in ranked.
Love, exciting and new. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah.
If I had taken the time to spec a captain specific to this mode, I would probably ditch IFHE. Refnir, it's like riding a bike, man. It's like riding a bike. You take a few weeks off, you come back, you haven't really forgotten anything. Okay, so their whole team seems like it's going to A.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
We could very easily get B here, guys. Ooh, the Sen Yang cometh. Let's go. Bring it on, says I.
I'm gonna rip your eye out and piss on your brain, you alien dirtbag.
Okay.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment.
Time to go be somewhere else.
I am the Duke. The one.
Them losing their destroyer feels pretty good. So, that sort of justifies my board position here in my mind. I was able to move up, pick up the cap, and end up with the a kill on an early kill on the destroyer while the Akazuki goes and does whatever the Akazuki's going to do here. We've basically seeded 8 of them, and I sort of don't care. Like, we have the early kill. They're going to struggle for board control. And all I have to do at this point is probably not die. Yes, he did, Hujam. That battleship absolutely just helped me.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
But Akazuki is dumb. He's literally sitting inside the hydro range of this Harlem. Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Harlem's got to heal. You better... You'll never land these torpedoes against his hydro. Come on. Wow, he pulled it off. That's the worst Harlem player I've ever seen. That should never happen. Jack, this ship has come a long way. She used to genuinely be not very good. They've made a lot of nice changes to this boat. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to play Siliwangi. I really don't care for that ship. She's not terribly good in my opinion.
Make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, look who we found. The Kaga forgot he had engines, ladies and gentlemen. A typical carrier. Engines? What are those? We don't need no stinking engines.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, Akizuki! Dummy, you went and got yourself murdered. Oh my god, all we have to do is not die, guys.
Another day, another disembowelment.
That's right, turn into the torpedoes. That's smart. Tennessee's guns are probably looking somewhere else. No, they kind of aren't. Wow. This team's going to let these guys back in the game. All right, chasing the Kaga is probably a losing proposition for me. Nope. I have to turn around and go play defense. This team's going to throw their ships away, guaranteed. The best thing that I can do right now is probably give the Kaga something else to shoot at that's not the Ipiranga. Sorry, that's not the Anhalt. Yeah, he's behind this island up here. We're going to give him something else to think about.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Alright, Zeppelin's on the ball, too. Which I'm digging. Okay, I think we can pull this off. I'm going to keep the Kaga busy. That keeps the planes and the fighters. Okay, he's north of me. See where the planes were landing? They were landing right up here. That means he's just outside my detection range. That means he's running a stealth build Kaga. Yeah, he's right up in front of me. See those planes? I'm not picking him up until they're on top of me. He's a stealth build. Yep. Caught you, you little son of a bitch. Bombs don't terribly scare me all that much. The good news is that he's not going to be doing much moving up there. I want to get close enough to get my single-fire torps in the water. That's kind of the big goal at this point. But they've only got an 8-kilometer range. We're going to win even if I don't sink him, but I would love to sink him. One more salvo and we'll finish this off. Yay, I'm going to get the kill right at the very end. Ah, that felt good. What's up, Zath?
Got him!
What is up, my friend? Happy New Year. We haven't chatted in a hot minute. Yes, alt.cv.die.die.die. Her A is not amazing, but I got a few plane kills there. Oh, it still counts. 100% still counts, Hujam. That's not a bad boat. The 8.5 second buff does amazing things for this ship. Amazing things for this ship. That was a good buff. I think I can legit say that Belfast 43 is worth owning now. 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have told you that, but now I think she is. Yeah, I really think she is. So now I'm curious. Let's see. Before, right, you had, no. There we go. So before, her reload, so literally, she does get the torpedoes, but their 8 kilometers is not amazing. Like, they're not 10-kilometer torps, right? So 33% less main battery firepower. Now,
Welcome.
13%. Valhalla, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So, quite literally, you've taken a 33% gap and narrowed it to a 13% gap. Now the ship feels very, very close to her Tier 7 cousin, without being able to camp and smoke and radar indefinitely, right? She still has the quick smokes. She can disengage. She can lurk near circles. Her detection and radar are about the same. That's really beneficial. That's very British cruiser. She's not Edinburgh, where you have a better radar range than you have detection, but that's not bad. Like, this legit feels like a decent ship now. I think you can absolutely make a case for playing this in closed modes, in ranked. She's got a little more utility with the torpedoes. She's not Edinburgh, right? She's never going to have the longevity that Edinburgh has with the heel. But that Smokey's got some value to it, right? Nah, she really is, Wix. She's never going to be as OP as the original, OG Belfast, right? But I'd say that she's now finally a worthy ship to own, a worthy successor to Belfast. Personal opinion. Flaming. No streams next week. I'm planning on the 30th. So 2 weeks from tonight is my other planned January stream. The plan, I think it's the 30th. Should be the 30th. Yes, I can read the calendar. 30 January, 2 weeks from tonight is my only other stream I'm planning in January. And then that weekend, the 1st of February, ought to be basically an all-day thing. What should happen with the Star Wars Unlimited stream is it should start, I think, probably, I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the timing, probably 9 or 10 in the morning, and it will probably be a 10 to 12 hour stream. Now, I'll have breaks in there. There will be plenty of time where there's no game on camera, but it will be an all-day thing. I have one of those planned for the 1st, not confirmed. I have another one planned for the 15th, not confirmed, but working on both of those. Certainly the one on the 1st, I need to confirm very quickly. And then I've got another one, fingers crossed, here locally that I'm going to try and run on the 16th. Yeah, Flaming, I've got to figure that out. I haven't bought any of the Civ 7 stuff yet. I probably need to go look into like investing in one of the pre-release packages, because some of those come with early access for like the 6th of February. It was like a Thursday. That might be worth it. It might be worth it to take that Thursday and do a Civ 7 stream. I'll have to look into it. I need to spend some time thinking about that. So yeah, but good call. Yeah, it's like 5 days. I think you get it the Thursday before instead of the Tuesday, something like that. Grant, I think that's a great way to summarize it. I think that's an excellent way to summarize it. OG Belfast was basically a tier 8 ship shoehorned into tier 7, and now they've finally made Belfast 43 like a tier. She's actually is a tier 8 ship now, whereas before I would not have said that. Let's try Zal. No, wait, what else have I got? Let's do this Constellation game for Cap. I like Constellation in this format. I think she's really good. I think Constellation in closed formats like this is a really, really good pick. Reminder. Yep. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not that brave, Flaming. I doubt I'd spend that kind of money. Constellation is pretty. She's a pretty boat. Nothing wrong with Constellation. All right, I've even got 2 destroyers that I can mess with, along with the Cheatland, the Tirpitz, Iparanga, Vlad. Okay, this is not bad matchmaking for us. Both teams have a radar. Both teams have very stealthy destroyers. Okay, should be solid. We'll see how this goes. We have 2 radars. They only have the 1. If we take their Cleveland out, I think we do end up with an advantage. But the Cossack and the Aki are monster gunboats, so the Kagero has to be really on the ball.
The work environment sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where I please, and I please.
All right, let's think about this. What is the ball? I want to be wherever the Baltimore isn't. Okay, he's going to run south, then I need to run north. Sen Yang is smoke. Love it. Yeah, wherever we're going, we need to split our radars up. That's the right way to play this. Time
for some fisting.
Okay. Cheatland. Yes, 100% Cheatland. Curly, it's an old nickname. Back in the day, right, back when the game was still relatively new, probably for the first couple of years, Cleveland was the tier 6 American cruiser. Cleveland is not a tier 6 ship. She was horribly OP at tier 6. Grossly OP at tier 6. And so when they finally reorganized the American cruiser line and Cleveland moved into the new branch, they moved her to tier 8, which made sense. And now she's much better balanced at tier 8. The thing was just grossly OP at tier 6. So I refer to it as Cheatland, even today. Okay, I'm spotted. It tells me they have somebody through this gap up in front of us. What's my torpedo range? Like 9.2? Yeah, these are Benson torps. Okay. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Be very careful, Sen Yang. You cannot win that gunfight. Damn.
Damn. Desert road, no gas,
Nope.
and no chicks.
Not today, Akizuki. Not today. Okay. I love what the Sen Yang is cooking up. There's the Cleveland down south. Where is the Cossack? Aha! That's what we needed to know. We needed to know where the Cossack was. Okay. Interesting. The Akizuki flipped around to the north. Curious. I gotta wait for him to fire, then I can turn. Come on. Get impatient for me. There we go. Thank you. It's gonna hurt probably, but can't be helped. Hey, what is up, my dude? How you doing? Now, the good news for me is you are way the hell out of position. So I can effectively ignore you up there. That makes me extremely happy. In other words, you're not playing to win, you're playing not to lose.
I was born ready.
I like how this Atlantico's playing. He's playing very, very smart. This guy's already having a good game. Now, one reason I'm not shooting is look at where my detection bubble is. If I'm suddenly spotted, it means the Akizuki has probably come around the top end of the island. Right now, by me just lurking over here, we have a pretty good idea that he hasn't. Now I'm lit. Now he probably has. Let's put the HE in the barrel. They're still trying to focus out the Atlantico. Let's roll north and make a nuisance of ourselves. As the HE comes available, we're going to pop the radar.
You want fries with that?
Whatever. Atlantico is playing such a good game. All right. We know the Aki's torps are offline. There's nothing he can do about it. The Vlad has kind of worked himself into a bit of a compromising position. And my radar's still a ways off, which is unfortunate. So at this point, I have to try to punch this Vlad through the deck. That's the only way we're going to be effective against him. There we go. All right. The Akizuki's going to lose his life for this play. I'm going to put the HE in the barrel. I mean, the Atlantico is going to lose his ship for this play, but I'm going to put the AP in the barrel. I mean, the HE in the barrel, and we're going to get up here with our radar soon. Nope. Try again.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, did that hurt, sweetheart?
Well, I've kind of pushed a little too aggressively here. Let's see what we can do with it. I should be faster than this guy. Ooh. He's going to show me the good stuff. Show me the juicy bits. Show me the juicy bits. Yes, please.
Damn. Desert
That's
road,
actually probably
no
going to be a
gas,
problem.
and no chicks.
No, I'm going to die here in a moment. Yeah, I'm dead. That's all right. The Baltimore, if the Baltimore will push up, we can win this game. They killed the Cossack, so everybody's out of position. So just cap and hold. Pushed him far enough off the cap.
I like it.
All right. So, not my best game in Constellation, but I was certainly not without impact. Yeah, Cab, I think I realized at one point I was looking at the Iparanga coming at me, and I was focused on the destroyers on my starboard side, and I thought, okay, he's going to charge me. I'll just torp him. He seems to be one of the rare battleship players who knows that Constellation has torpedoes, or at least that he doesn't want to be close. So he turned away while I was busy shooting at destroyers. I think it was still the right play to murder the Akizuki and the Cossack as best I could. So deeper, once we spotted the Akizuki, right, because I had that radar that caught the Akizuki right on the top side of the cap. He was like right here or something. At that point, the Shenyang started playing more defensively, which was the right play. It was simply a question of once he had, the Cossack had moved through mid, right? The Cossack had come up this way, and the Aki came down through here. He had nowhere to go. Now, one of the mistakes that I think he did make was he blew smoke, right? Like right in here, and then just sat there. Well, against a Cossack, that's not a good play. Right? You're eventually going to get smashed because Cossack's going to come at you, even with that short hydro, and pick you up and murder you to death. So he should have blown the smoke and just kept running and gotten behind cover and let me deal with it. But it's fine. We got there in the end. Life goes on. Spooky, it's tough to do because every game is different, right? What we're talking about is how to play certain engagements, right? When you are let's go back to the Shenyang engagement we were just talking about, right? You're a Shenyang, you're a average tier 8 destroyer, okay? You're being pushed by two of the strongest gunboat destroyers in the tier. Working together, they are both coming for you. The only support you have nearby is me, and my guns reload every 30 seconds. You will not, and you have like 40% of your health left. You have like 5,000 or 6,000 HP. You will not survive this fight, okay? You have exactly one thing you can do, and that is blow smoke and run like a madman. Otherwise, you will die. If you stand your ground, you're going to die. It doesn't matter the map, right? The map is irrelevant. But if you stand your ground in that smoke, you are a dead destroyer, which is exactly what happened. Now, as it worked out, we were able to trade. I was able to get the Akizuki, or we were able to get the Akizuki off the board. So that worked out well. But, like, that kind of... Kagero played a good game. And Lenico absolutely gets one of these. Even the Shenyang played well. Like, he struggled at the end, I think, with how that engagement worked out. But he did not play a bad game up to that point, by any stretch of the imagination. So what I'm getting at is... it's not really map dependent, right? That exact same engagement could have happened on Trap, or it could have happened on Shards, right? It's just, you have to understand the capabilities of the ship you're in, your own health pool, the limitations of the ship you're in, your own health pool, and where that's gonna take you in the sense of, can I win this fight? If I'm a Shenyang and I have 5,000 HP left, and the Akizuki is roaming around and he has 1,000 HP left, I'll stand my ground and fight that because I'll probably win. I'm going to get smacked, but I'm probably going to win. In a 2-on-1 where both opposing ships have more health than me, why would I stand my ground? I'm a dead man if I don't run out of here, right? So it's a minor nitpick. It didn't cost us the game, right? And it's not a catastrophe. But it's one of those things, if he had played that engagement differently, he probably could have survived, and then once our Kagero had moved up and the Akizuki was dead, now you have the Shenyang and the Kagero are able to pincer the Cossack And now we win that engagement, right? Hetman with the resub. Thank you much. I know, right? Crazy talk. Me streaming in January. I told you guys I was going to stream a little in January. I just didn't say I was going to stream a lot in January. All right, we are 20 minutes to go. I want to take Zhao out for a game. I want to try this new gun angle thing. I don't normally play a lot of tier 10 on stream, but even if the game is garbage, I want to give Zhao a shot. No, not you. You. I'm probably saying it wrong, too. All these years, I'm probably pronouncing the ship wrong, but, whatever. All right. Yeah. This is all fine. We've gone legendary, airstrikes. With the sub-surveillance, that jives. Okay. 7-kilometer sub-surveillance. Kind of crappy. We've gone eye in the sky, because my gun range is kind of shite. Yep. My detection is very good. Yep. Okay, this is not bad. We can probably make this work. I tend to prefer... Zhao doesn't really need a dispersion buff, in my opinion, Machine. Like, can you make an argument for it? Yeah. But I'm Japanese. Do I really need the dispersion? I mean, I don't think you do. You can... I mean, it's never a bad choice. I just traditionally don't play with it. I mean, what's my... Since I'm not having to counteract main battery mod 3, let's look at it. Versus... You're probably right in the sense that it's not... Dispersion is bugged? What do you mean? What have they done to the poor bastard? I know, who could have predicted it, Cab? You guys can't be serious. They can't have let that live. Surely they've fixed that by now. What game? Hang on. What game version is this? Are you sure, Wix? Because this does not indicate a patch. There's no version number in here that would indicate a patch. Let's find out. Let's go find out. Dispersion mods are applied twice. That's insane. It was close, Cab. It was a near miss thing. That was a near miss thing. Oh my goodness. Zhao's gun angles have definitely always been a bit of a problem. She's got a little bit of Seattle in her, where to get all the... Oh, it's backwards. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. To get all her guns online, you have to give up a little more hull than you want to. All right, Grunty, that actually sounds like hilarious fun. Now, I'm going to be missing my defensive fire in this game, because if there's anything Zhao hates, it's airplanes. This is Arms Race, which just absolutely makes me want to crush babies. Gods. How am I going to...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
It was always this number 3 turret that was terrible. That's better. I can tell the difference with that. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. Are you done with your homework?
For the night.
I'm just bouncing around, Zath. It's no big deal.
Still have to do my journal entry and respond to one of my other student classmates.
This is a Zhao. The Tier 10 Japanese heavy cruiser. Texpresso? No, Hetman. That sounds like it has coffee in it, so therefore it will not be a thing.
Well, let him rephrase. He won't, but I might.
Fair. We still have some of the brown sugar pecan, their pecan downstairs, which is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we definitely still have some of that. That stuff is amazing.
And the gator bite is actually really good.
We bought a whole bunch of the gator bite stuff while we were in Louisiana, while we transited Louisiana at Christmas time. Wow, this Midway has a hard-on for this Schultz. I don't think that's going to be... Yeah, he's not going to... If those are HVARs, he's not going to get much out of them.
Hi, Zach.
Oh. Oh, spot that Jaeger again. Yes. All right, let's try my fancy dispersion. Oh my god. You have to be kidding me. I only landed one, but I did lose him. That's hilarious.
Happy hunting.
Working on it. Thank you, dear.
This really pisses me off.
No, I got mained. There's very little I can do about it when I get mained.
Better.
This Fletcher's getting murdered by something he can't see. He's dead. Oh, he managed to sneak out alive. Yeah, this entire flank over here is a loss. Our Austin is a dead man. Our Fletcher threw his ship away. Time to go be somewhere else, apparently. Well, we're down on ships and buffs, so it's a good time here at Tier 10, ladies and gentlemen. Our entire team has not left spawn. Our destroyers haven't left spawn. Our battleships haven't left spawn. We have no spotting. We have no spotting and no buffs. All right, the dispersion mod thing is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, I know he'd shoot at me. LOL, troll armor. I'm legit baffled as to how we can see so little in a carrier match. Well, we have a couple of heal buffs now. That starts to feel a little better. But our poison is in about a 6-on-1 over here. While our team is... I don't know what our team on the 2, 3, 4 line is doing. We're only down 1 ship, but our poison is sure as shit sailing to his death. He will not survive that experience. Alright, we've caught up on ships. Will it matter? Question mark, confused screaming. No, it will not. The poison is dead. Because, you know, pushing a main, a Katsonis, a Jaeger, and a Howlinu is a great idea. Okay. I really need you guys to get that Howlinu to turn for me. I would love it if he would turn. Turn, you son of a bitch. Go away, main. Nobody asked you. I'm so tired of this clown. Go bother somebody else. How is this Minotaur lit and alive at the same time? How is he lit and I'm not? It's a weird game. I gotta say, their Destroyer in 8 in J1 is doing them wonders. If you're radar Minotaur and you're lit, why are you not radaring back? If you're radar Minotaur and you're lit, how am I not lit? Okay, there we go. That starts to make sense now. Oh, look, I'm about to die because main. If you're a radar minnow and you're lit, why are you not radaring? I am just absolutely baffled. You know, Curly, I don't even read that stuff. I don't even look at it. I never ever look at battle. I will say never. I almost never look at battle chat when I'm in game because it's usually a waste of time. I'm well aware, Jack. I'm well aware. That's one of the reasons that I hate battleships, right? I can't count the number of times that's happened to me, right? Where it's like one battleship player is like, oh, I'm going to murder you all game long. And laugh and laugh and laugh because there's nothing you can do about it because you're in a Hindenburg or whatever, right? And if you try to fight back, I have 18-inch guns. So, LOL, die. It's made high-tier cruiser legit stupid. I don't know how else to phrase it. It's just not enjoyable to play high-tier cruiser anymore. High-tier cruiser used to be fun, right? It was a challenge. Now there are so many 18-inch armed battleships, it's just genuinely a waste of time. I almost never do it anymore. In closed modes, it's different, right? In like 6v6, if I was like, it was like tier 10 ranked or something, that's different, right? There's only six enemy ships. Probably only 2 to 3 battleships. I can live with that. I can make that work, right? But like, God, it's so stupid. Yeah, the SAP, like there's 10,000 reasons that cruisers have been grossly power crept in the high tiers. And it's one of the reasons that I despise high tier, because I love cruiser. And so playing cruiser in the high tiers is usually an exercise in frustration. So I tend to just not do it. It's just, it saves me a lot of pain and hassle. All right. Let's see. Why does Sully want Makarov? Why do you want Makarov, Sully? Did they buff? Is this on the buff list?
You're crazy.
Who is that?
You're dead.
City Slob, thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Yeah, Revdeer, precisely. It's one reason that I tend to stick to Destroyer at high tier. Like, I don't mind playing Gearing. I'll play Gearing all day long, right? Especially now that Gearing's good. But, like, there was a time I used to love playing, like, Hindi and Zhao and Des Moines, and now all of these ships are just exercises in frustration. Because Battleship players at tier 10 have all the advantages. All the advantages. They have 100,000 health. They have 18-inch guns. They have 12 18-inch guns. It's like, this is a waste of my time. You're not interested in me playing this game. I'm here to be fodder for the high tier battleship players, and I have no interest in that. Did they? No, they didn't. Makarov's not on this list. Why are you requesting Makarov? Oh no, wait, no. Here we go. Yeah, why are you requesting Makarov? She's not on this list. Sully, are you still here? Precisely, Refnir. Precisely. Died to Overmatch. Rip Hindenburg. Murdered by Overmatch. There you go. I mean, I disagree with you, Armact, because when was the last time you saw, for starters, a carrier player against a battleship is a very, very long fight for the carrier. A sub can do it quicker, but when was the last time you saw a competent sub? Like, maybe 1 out of 4? Maybe 1 out of 4. Oh, Zath, I got the main just dunked on me all game. I think I took like 90,000 damage from that guy. Yeah, I know, Spooky. I'm well aware. They've been complaining for 9 years. They're not going to stop now. You want Makarov because it's had no press in 2 years. Okay. I mean, it's Makarov. It's a Nuremberg with a Russian flag. There's not much to get excited about over here. I think it's stuck with the defensive fire. Oh, it can take Hydro. Okay. I typically run it with defensive fire, as you can see. I need to change the flags. No, she's Soviet. I need that flag and that flag. There we go. Let's have a quick. So, Armac, this is one of those places that I have a blind spot, and here's why. I don't play a lot of Battleship. I play against a lot of Battleship. And so, at tier 10, right, from my chair, Battleships, slap cruisers silly, are the best thing to hunt submarines, and have so much AA on them that carriers are an irritant, but in most cases not a massive threat to you unless you get low on HP. You burn a lot, but you have 100,000 hit points, so suck it up, Buttercup. I don't know what to tell people that complain about that sort of thing. So it's like, you have a million advantages. And then they make ships like, what's the tier 10 Pan American battleship that's so ridiculous right now, right? Anyway, whatever that boat is, it has cruiser handling. Like, what the hell? Like, it's just so stupid. Libertad, that's it. And it's like, this thing handles like a cruiser. Yes, it does not armored like a battleship. It's not. But, like, come on. All right, we're 10-9. We're 16-3. Okay, I've got some decent AA. Yeah. I've got the garbagey Russian torps. Oh, no, these are still German torps. That's nice. So basically, this is just they stripped out the AA turrets and added some Russian AA in here. These 37 millimeters are Russian AA mounts. The 88s are still German. The 20 millimeters are still German. Okay. I get aerial depth charges. I'll keep defensive fire. Will I? Yeah, I'll do it. It's tier 6. Let's go. No, 100%, Jack. Well, technically, both Bungo and Libertad have garbage armor. The difference is that Libertad gets cruiser handling and insane secondaries. So it's kind of like accepting a mid-range engagement against the Libertad, you're just going to melt. Sooner or later, you're going to melt, right? If he lives, he will melt you. So it's kind of like you got to get help to kill the guy. Like, I'm not sure. I don't think you can beat him in a one-on-one. Ooh, electric. Gamble and nicely done. Anthony, you talking about Makarov? The Hydro Flag impacts DFAA as well, Denton. It buffs both. It buffs Hydro duration, defensive fire duration, and I think defensive fire cooldown. Don't quote me on that last one, though. All right, we're bottom tier, but with this kind of range, and we'll probably be okay. I think we'll be all right. We'll see how it goes. No duration. Okay, so it's the cooldown. It buffs Hydro duration, Hydro cooldown, and defensive fire cooldown. Something like that. North. North? North. Yeah, okay. I love being on the 3-ship flank.
Don't worry, girls. There's plenty of Duke to
I
go
love
around.
being on the 3-ship flank. Now, I think this ship has the 360 turrets, same as Nuremberg does now. I think. Let's see what they do. And up. There we go. Yep, so they gave her the 360 turrets as well. So that's nice. I mean, she is a Nuremberg hull. She should get them. Not just so spooky, that's not true. At high tier, it's more true than it is in the middle tiers. In the middle tiers, I can cite you many examples where a cruiser can reliably outbrawl a battleship at closer ranges. And not just about torpedoes either. I've done it at a Pensacola. It depends on the battleship and the cruiser and how the engagement evolves and how the cruiser player, how smart the cruiser player is, right? At tier 10, though, the way overmatch mechanics work, you are simply food. All the cruiser knowledge in the world won't save you from 18-inch guns. So it's like, why bother? And when there used to just be Yamato, it was like, okay, this guy can overmatch me. These other battleships have other advantages. Now, literally, like, fucking everything overmatches you. In fact, I'm actually curious. Now that we're sitting here having this conversation, I'm genuinely curious. I might sit down and put together a list. I'm curious as to how many battleships at tier 10 overmatch versus how many don't. Because I'm willing to bet you more do than don't. Like, if I was to make a list of all the tier 10 battleships, right? Basically, how many of them now have 18+ inch guns?
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Okay, so it's just shy of half. I was close. Okay. Hatsu, buddy, you're sitting here taking your engine boost while you're detected going nowhere. Maybe do something? Maybe. Well, my game's over. All because my Hatsuharu has no interest in playing the game. I have no idea why, but he has no interest in playing the game.
Now it's time to kick some ass. You're gonna feel that one.
This is over. I'll be dead in moments. The fact that I can't Citadel this guy is just icing on the cake. I have no idea how I'm not dead. How has this clown not killed me yet? There we go. Come on, guys. This isn't hard. I'm a Makarov. And that's why spawning on the 3 flank as a Makarov is a waste of time. There's so many problems with this game right now. There's so many problems with this game right now. How can you balance a game where 6 people end up on the same flank as 3? Exactly, Jack. And that's why I don't like playing High Tier Cruiser anymore. It's legit sad. High Tier Cruiser used to be a ton of fun. Well, in fairness, Refnir, they do have good range. I'm a Nuremberg. I should not be that close. First, I played that game like an idiot, okay? Some of that's on me. But some of it is, it's like, there's 3 of us on this flank. And my destroyer is stopped. And I ran right by him and got no smoke, no nothing, no help. Okay, I should just give up now, right? What a waste of my time. I can't get a tier 6 game? What the hell? God, matchmaking has gotten so bad. Okay, I'm not going to complain about this matchmaking, but what the actual hell? Alright, this is weird. So, Spooky, I'm going to say it depends. Do you play mostly solo, or do you play in a div a lot? I think that drives the answer to your question. Solo. If you play mostly solo, I'm going to suggest you spend a little more time playing destroyers. I think you will enjoy high tier more as a destroyer than you will as a cruiser. Pensacola on the left. See there, Pensacola on the right. No cruiser on the left. I'll crawl up the 2 line and screw some people around. Spooky Lightning is a good boat. Lightning is where the British destroyer line gets good. Like, almost every British destroyer before Lightning feels very average. And then suddenly you get to Lightning and you're like, oh, these are really good ships. Yes, they are. But you have to get there first. And playing through Acosta and Jarvis is just pain. Like, trust me, if you survived, if you have ground your way to tier 8 in the British destroyer line, the worst is behind you. It is all good from here, right? The tier 6 and 7 boats in that line are just thoroughly not, they're just thoroughly okay. They're like, it's a boat. It has guns and torps and sails around. But like the tier 8, like Lightning is legit good. Like, okay, suddenly now you have the quick smokes married to amazing detection. You're like I think full stealth rig on that boat is 5.5, which is second only to Kagero in the tier. You have really good guns. Your torpedoes are solid. The one thing about Lightning that feels bad is the torpedo range. I have a Lightning game on the channel I should show you. Give me a minute before I log off. Remind me, Spooky. I'll link it in chat. But it is it's chat basically one night was like, okay, talk us through how you play a destroyer game. Like when you log in and you start a destroyer game, talk us through your thought process. And that game was in a Lightning, and it turned out to be a very good game. So I'll find that link and dump it in chat here in a little bit. Have you seen it, Spooky? You've seen that game? Okay, all right. So you've got a pretty good handle on it then. All right, I need to not be here now. Ooh, what was that? How is he? I was spotted, and then I'm not spotted, and the Anshan is spotted, and not okay. Oh, he's behind the island. Yeah, he's behind the island now. Oh my God. Well, at least they murdered each other. That's something, I suppose. Oh, no, he's up here across the top of the cap in that corner. That's an odd place to be. Ooh, I got that shot for free. LOL. Well, hello. Fuso's out here looking for me. I need to get moving or he's going to spot me. And he's going to spot me barely moving, which is going to make my life absolutely miserable. Their entire team is up here. Oh, he fired HE at me. Yeah, I sort of don't care about that. All right, on Sean. It's time to go. Time to go kill this clown. He's literally right there in front of you. All right, that feels much better. You guys keep going on hiding behind islands. I'm okay with everything that's happening right there. All right, we're going to cap A. We've already capped B. I'm going to run down to the map to C because why not? Yeah, those are deep water torps. They can't hurt you anyway. Oh my. That's bad for me. Yeah, that's bad for me. Try not to die. I need it to not explode.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Oh, good. He's not looking at me. Good. Go bother somebody else. I'm gonna go rack up some defense ribbons. Well, I've got a decent damage total, but my team is still not exactly winning the game here. We need to cap C. We're giving up points that we shouldn't be giving up. And we need eyes on this New Mexico so we can reset him. Our New Mexico up north is dead. He's already thrown his ship away. We need to kill that guy. Are they going to reset him? Good, we got the reset. I'll take it. Murder him if you can. A is lost. We've defended B, so now we have to cap C. I don't think we can win this game anymore. Not unless our Cachalot grows a pair. This guy's about to ground himself. That'll make shooting him very easy. Did this dude get to a heal? Oh my god, he got to a heal and a repair. Somebody murder this clown, please. Come on, Cachalot. Thank you. The Hatsu's back there. That's how I'm lit. I'm like, how am I lit? It's the Hatsu. Alright, Weavy just fired. We're still down 2 ships. I'm getting dunked by invisible ships because our spotting is garbage. Because our Cachalot is submerged when he should be on the surface. Well, this is another loss. I'm going to have a whole pile of damage, though. Go me, I suppose. Oh, I think he's going to magically kill me. We cannot kill things we cannot see, ladies and gentlemen. So until somebody has the balls to get up here and spot, we're going nowhere. Always sad to see winnable games thrown away by garbage play. This game is 13 minutes old and still nobody owns the C cap. Kind of tells you everything you need to know. Holiday was good, Street. Holiday was good, man. And then I came back to play boats, and there was my first mistake. This 5-second reload is kind of hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, double fire, enjoy that. Looks like you're slowing down. Can't have that. Leave it to the wussy light cruiser to get a high caliber in this game, while his team just melts because they don't seem to have any idea. My personal favorite is my submarine who's playing behind my my spawn area. I'm a huge fan of this, by the way. Remind me to downvote that guy for being a tard. Just an absolute D-bag.
At least he got an ending.
Well, bizarrely, we might still be able to find a way out of this if one of these battleships can actually kill this stinking Budioni. It just feels highly unlikely that this is going to occur. This guy is essentially not good and is costing us the game because he's doing nothing. I don't think I outspot the Budioni. But let's hope that maybe I can sneak a peek on him here at some point. Ooh, it's the Hatsu. Oh, it was the Hatsu.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
This dude is running away from me at 14 clicks. He has better ballistics than me. He could kill me with the snap of his fingers, and he's running away. Like, I don't understand that maneuver at all. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm done for the night. I don't think I can take any more of this. This guy just needs to have his account deleted. I mean, when the game opens with him saying stupid things in chat, and then the rest. Stream is very over. Stream is very over. Oh my god. Yeah, Grunty, but people like this aren't even playing the game. Like, that's my frustration. If you're trying and you're just bad, that's fine. This dude's not even trying. He's just sailing in circles. He's just wasting everybody's time. That's just rude. That's a fair point, Hetman. That's a fair point. Like, I'm not convinced he knows what the buttons do. My god, that's an ugly boat. The Tier 6 American boat is so ugly. You're not wrong, Spooky. It's like, oh my god. Primate animal document. Here we see the native sub in his here we see the sub in his native habitat, accomplishing nothing. Not spotting, not damage, not board control. Just sailing around, wasting everyone's time. As you do when you play a submarine. In just a moment, he'll wander into detection range of the opposing Ramat, who will probably turn him into so much glue. Here we see him making an attempt. Nope, I lied. He was attempting to make an attack, but instead, he dove so deep he couldn't even ping his target. And the Ramat will easily avoid these torpedoes, and quite literally, nothing will happen. You know. Now, he will try to ping after the torpedoes are past the target. It's like watching somebody with no hands play World of Warships. And he was third. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you, I waited nearly 2 minutes in a queue for this game. And that's why we're logging out for the night. Holy shit. All right, guys, listen, tonight was fun. We had some good games. They weren't all that bad. I will not be back for a couple of weeks. As noted earlier this week, the anniversary was this past Monday. Saturday is my birthday. Next week, we are at sea all week. So I will not be back until the 30th. Yes, thinking man's action game. But what if you're not? What if you can't think? Thanks, Execrable. I appreciate it. So no stream next week, but I am going to try and get some stuff on YouTube. Again, I apologize. I've been exceptionally lazy when it comes to YouTube, and I'm going to try to rectify that, hopefully, tomorrow. At least some tomorrow, because I'm not going to have time on Saturday. Saturday, I'm playing Unlimited all day. So, excuse me. Let's find somebody to raid. Who else is playing boats tonight, kids? Sorry. I hate doing that in the microphone. Apologies, guys. Okay. Let's see. Who else is playing boats tonight? Bond is doing some Dinosaur Island. Zelda's around. There's Bo. Let's see. Who else have we got? There's Thurbach. Aerospace. Where did Thurbach in a while? Clyde just like he came on. Did Clyde just come online or Clyde just go offline? Clyde's coming online. Okay. That might be a good one. I haven't raided Clyde in a spell. Let's do that. We'll go throw Clyde a raid. I intend to, Cab. Thank you. Let's make sure I get it correct. It looks like I did. Awesome. All right, guys, raid is up. Go say hello to Clyde. Hopefully you know who he is. If you do not, please hang out in his chat. Throw him a follow. Give him a hashtag CleverGirl from me. Clyde is amazing, people. One of the most upbeat North American CCs we've got. He's super fun. He's very data-oriented. He loves math. So if you have a particular math-oriented boats question, feel free to stump him because he loves that stuff, okay? In the meantime, guys, I will catch you later in 2 weeks. In the meantime, I will see you on YouTube. Peace. Take care.